Welcome, everyone, to this special explainer. If you've been refreshing your inbox lately, you probably finally got that highly anticipated email from the Google and Kaggle teams. That's right, the 5-day AI agent vibe coding course is officially here. If you haven't registered yet, no worries, the links are out there. But today we have a very specific, super important mission. Before we can start building mind-blowing AI agents and writing next-level code, we've got to build a rock-solid technical foundation. We're running through a complete setup checklist. My goal is to take you from absolute zero to fully configured and completely wipe out any of that tech anxiety that usually pops up when you're setting up a new coding environment. We're going to get your system perfectly tuned and ready for action. Here's our mission checklist for today. First, the Vibe Coding Challenge. Second, account registrations. Third, securing API keys. Fourth, the anti-gravity installation. And finally, command line setup. Let's dive right in. Section 1. The Vibe Coding Challenge, preparing for launch. You know, the sheer amount of resources they're throwing at us for this 5-day Google and Kaggle course is just amazing. First off, you're getting daily assignments to keep your skills sharp, alongside exclusive access to the Kaggle Discord so you can collaborate with other developers. You'll be working through hands-on code labs too. But here is the critical part, especially for our viewers tuning in from India. The daily live streams are happening at 11:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and prepare for some late-night vibe coding. And it all culminates in this massive capstone project where you get to put everything together. It's a seriously incredible lineup. Section 2. Step 1. Account registrations, building the foundation. Look, I know setting up accounts can sometimes feel a bit tedious, but let me reassure you right now, this first technical step is basically a foolproof process. First up is Kaggle. If you don't already have an account, it's incredibly straightforward. Just head over to the Kaggle website, look up at the top right corner, and click the option to register. You can literally just use your standard email ID for this. It takes maybe 10 seconds. And once you're in, you've unlocked the very first piece of the puzzle. Immediately right after that, we need to set up your AIStudio account. You'll want to open up the AIStudio link, which is readily available in your course materials. And once the page loads, direct your attention down to the bottom left corner. You'll see the prompt to create your account. Again, you'll be using an email address here. But wait, before you type anything in, I need you to pause and pay very close attention to this next rule, because this is where a lot of people make a mistake. When you're registering for GoogleAIStudio, you absolutely 100% must use a personal email address. Do not use a business email, and definitely do not use a student or university email. Why? Well, institutional accounts almost always have these strict administrative restrictions and firewalls that will actually block your access to the latest AI features and API generations. If you use a student or work email, you're likely going to get locked out of the tools right when you need them the most. So just stick to your personal Gmail, and I promise you'll have a perfectly smooth experience. Section 3. Step 2. Securing API keys, unlocking AI power. You can kind of think of an API key as a secure, secret handshake between your computer and Google's AI servers. And generating this key is absolutely essential for the tools we're going to install next. So once you are logged into AIStudio, you'll see an option for API keys. Go ahead and click Create API Key up in the top right. Now it's going to ask you to name it. I highly suggest giving it a really clear name, something like Kaggle Vibe Coding. It's just brilliant organization. Months from now, you won't be staring at some random key wondering what on earth it does. Next, you can either select an existing project or just hit Create Project and name that Kaggle as well. Give it a quick moment to process, click Create Key, and boom. Just like that, your unique key is generated. Copy that key and keep it safe. We're going to need it really soon. Section 4. Step 3. Anti-gravity installation, setting up the tools. All right, let's take a quick mental breather. You've got your account sorted, you've got your secret API keys safely tucked away. Now it's time to install the main anti-gravity application. This is where you'll be doing your actual vibe coding. Head over to the download page and grab the executable file for whatever operating system you're running, whether that's Mac, Windows, or Linux. And just a quick note, this is for your desktop, it's not going to run on your phone. Once the file downloads, run it exactly like you'd install any normal desktop application. When it opens up, click Continue with Google to authenticate your account. And after signing in, you get to make the single most important developer decision of your entire day, selecting your theme, light mode or dark mode, whatever suits your coding vibe. Pick it, click Finish, and let's keep moving. Next up, we need the Anti-Gravity IDE. That's the Integrated Development Environment. The process here is pretty much the same. Download the IDE executable for your OS and run it. Accept the standard agreement, but hey, watch closely right here.
If you are on a Windows machine, you will see a little checkbox that says Add Open to Path. You absolutely must check that box. It is a vital step. If you don't add it to your path, your computer literally won't know where to find the software when we jump into the command line later. You can also check the box for a desktop shortcut if you want. Hit Next, let it install, and you are golden.
Section 5. Step 4. Command line setup. The final check. Okay, we've made it to the final and honestly the most satisfying stage of our mission checklist. This is where we tie the whole shebang together and verify that your system is truly ready for AI agent development. We need to install the command line interface, or CLI. Hop back over to the anti-gravity setup page and you'll find a specific line of code tailored to your operating system. Just copy that CLI install command. Next, open up your command prompt if you're on Windows or your terminal if you're rocking a Mac. Paste that command right into the window and hit enter. It might take a little bit of time to download and unpack all the packages, so just sit back and let it do its thing. Once that installation finishes, let's make sure it actually worked. Open up a brand new tab in your command prompt or terminal. Don't skip that, it's important to refresh your environment. Type in this exact command, ag-version, and hit enter. If everything installed successfully, it'll return the current version number of the software right back to you. Honestly, seeing those numbers pop up is the best feeling. It means your computer completely recognizes the anti-gravity CLI. All right, time for the final connection. We need to securely link this command line straight to your AIStudio account using that authentication setup we handled earlier. Go ahead and type in the command, AGI off login. Hitting enter on this will initiate the sign-in process directly from your terminal. Right after you run that login command, it's going to prompt you one last time to pick your preferred light or dark mode. Choose your style, scroll down to Done, and press Enter to confirm. And now for the absolute most satisfying moment of this whole setup. Type a simple test message like, Hi, directly into the command line and hit Enter. The AI will process what you said and actually respond to you right there in the terminal. No way, right? You are now officially interacting with the AI directly through your command line.
And there you have it. Your entire environment is fully operational. You've conquered the account registrations, secured those API keys, and successfully configured both the IDE and the command line interface. You are 100% prepared for the 5-day VibeCoding course. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Now that you have literally all this immense AI power right at your fingertips, what are you going to build for your capstone project? Seriously, dream big, get creative, and start planning now. If you found this explainer helpful, definitely make sure you subscribe because I'll be walking you through the future assignment solutions as the course progresses. Happy coding, everyone, and I'll see you in the next explainer.